time! And I go, it's Morphin time! Is that right?
That's the rhino, right?
The rhino?
Is that the rhino?
No rhino!
The
Triceratops?
that one?
It's Morphin time! What's going on, guys? It is time for another unboxing. And as always, it's fitting to have this background because the particular statue we are doing is in fact a Power Ranger statue. Now, I've unboxed quite a few of these already. We've done the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Pink Ranger, and the re-release of the Red Ranger. What's cool about this Ranger, it is the Triceratops, judging by my intro on that so far. This particular one may turn out to be the nicest one of them all. Now, it's not my favorite Power Ranger of them all. The Green Ranger is. Then I'd probably do green, white, red, blue, black, pink, yellow. And not because they were the Girl Rangers, because I didn't really like their characters that much. But this is Billy the Blue Ranger, part of a custom line of Power Ranger statues. If you are familiar with any Power Ranger statues, you will know that they do not make a lot of them. Even some of the licensed companies do not make a lot of them. I know PCS released the Green Ranger. You can see the waves right here. But not too many others. I know that there is a White Ranger bust on the way, but there really isn't that many crazy statues like that, at least in the quarter scale or third scale market. Now, this is in fact a quarter scale piece. It is a custom. I'm really stoked about this. So let's get into it because I say stoked all the time. So first off, guys, you have the base. Now, if you've seen the other ones that I have built, the bases actually all connect together. And I really like that about this because this is a piece that all the Rangers are actually assembled. It's kind of like the road exploded and they're all geared up to fight Rita, Lord Zed, or whoever else they plan on going after. I do know this company is potentially making a Rita statue right now, which I would hope fits into this whole thing. And I would hope a Lord Zed and a Goldar aren't too far from that. Even some of the other characters, like a Putty or whatever the two bad guys, Finster and the other two idiots, I forgot what the names are. But anyway, this is the Blue Ranger's base. It connects very cleanly to the Yellow Ranger's base. This is number 33 out of 50. And what I really like about this line, I'm showing the name of them. Now you don't see the name. What I do really like about this group of people who make these statues is that they only make a very limited run of them. So although custom statues, the exclusivity is not necessarily the best thing when it comes to a custom statue, these are super worth it to have. So I know one day if I ever decided to sell them, I believe there's actually resale value in these because there's a certain amount of Power Ranger fans out there, like the original ones that I have all over behind me. Majority of fans who are Power Ranger fans that are in my age group, I'm 36, they would probably go for a statue setup like this. So let's go ahead and start with the way you have to start with the statue, and that is, in fact, with the body. Now, I think that they've just gotten so good with making these statues. Okay. Gatman. All right, we had to adjust the... That was Gatman, right, by the way. So we had to adjust the camera a little bit. The statue is pretty tall, kind of like it was when me and Gatman actually did the Red Ranger statue. It's a very tall statue because he's actually perched upon a rock. Now, I will tell you this right now. Out of looking at the other ones behind me, I thought the White Ranger was the nicest one of them all. But like I said earlier in the video, this will definitely 100% be the cleanest version of it as far as the style goes, the design of it, the stance. Even the Red Ranger is nice, but this one really is the best one out of the five that I have total. We're missing the Yellow Ranger and the Black Ranger. The Yellow Ranger just PO'd yesterday, and the Black Ranger is coming soon from that. This stance is really cool, and I'm going to show you guys why this is so important, because unlike the other four that I have, the switch-out options on this one are very cool. The Green Ranger had quite a few switch-out options also, but they kind of didn't make sense with the way it laid out, but this one does. So let me show you guys this. So, as always, it does come with two heads. Now, the heads are a high-gloss head. They do have the shape of the Triceratops on them. So I would tell you that this is just really cool, and it's something I really appreciate about this custom. This one has a battle damaged one, which I complained a little bit about the battle damage last time. This one, they do a lot less battle damage. So I'm actually not going to waste the time putting the battle damage one in because there's not really any battle damage on it. So we'll go ahead and we'll pop that on there like this. And it just stands pretty badass. I mean, this is a very cool stance, ready to go, ready to fight. Now, the way I have it opened up is it has two options. So the first option is I guess this is called a staff? Yeah, right? The staff
Spear.
like this. Spear, you can be spear, you're right. Makes me a little nervous because the last time I saw them do this, it was a little bit shaky. Or you can opt out of that, which I almost think, Gatman, you're gonna be a big part of this. So you can opt out of the staff, or Billy's staff does split in two, and it does make two separate staffs, which I actually think looks a lot better. But it's kind of hard when you have it. Really, you don't think so?
I think the spear.
Dang, and you know what? I'm gonna leave them all out. I'm actually me personally, I probably would have gone with the spear, but I actually like the way this looks a lot. I am most likely, like 65% sure, that this is the way I'm gonna leave it with the big spear, but you have that option, which is really cool. Now, if you are familiar with Billy and the Power Rangers, there is a few episodes where he does break them in half, but in this particular option, you have both of them, which is really cool. And again, this is something I like with what the actual commissioner does. They really do light it up perfectly, and they design it perfectly, and they give you everything that you could possibly want when it comes to this statue. So I'm going to let it spin around so you guys can see it this way, and I'm also going to do it in the other way. And the iron is, I'm wearing blue, and what color is this? Whitish?
Colorblind.
So I'm kind of looking like Billy right now. Pause, no pause. We're going to give you guys a full 360 of it. Oh, and by the way, guys, big shout out to David Yost, man, because if I ever find you, you are signing this statue. So, again, you know, now to think about it, I'm going to have all the Rangers sign the statues. Why not? That's pretty badass.
They all have white boots. Get them right on the boot.
Get it right on the boot. So now, I'm also going to show you guys what it looks like with both of them. Dang it, guy. I don't know, man.
I'm telling you from here, bro. Like, I think if you have them all set up, I think the spear is going to look the best.
Just because it's a more iconic way of putting it. I get it. So what Gatman just said is he kind of feels that the best way of holding it is with the spear, because that's kind of the way that everybody knew it as. Man, this is pretty cool though, bro. This is a clean piece. So, guys, down in the comments, please tell me what you think. Should I do the dual spears, or should I just do the single spear? I really want to know what you guys think. I'm actually really torn by this, because I thought I would just keep it classic, but I don't know. I really like this. I do want to check one thing. You know what? Best of both worlds. He's got 3 now. That's it. We're doing it. This is it. I don't even care what anybody says. I'm going against the grain. I will say there is a small problem with this, and it's not so much... It's actually really design accurate, which is super, super, super important. But the commissioner, obviously they give you the 2 separate spears. However, if you look at the hand placement on here, it's more towards the middle. If you look at the hand placement here, it's more in the middle of the separate piece. So that actually shortens it up a lot. I'm actually very curious on how this will lay out, because I believe the Black Ranger goes next to Billy, or it might be the Yellow Ranger, because she is next in the line. Well, when we get to that point, we are going to do a lineup of all the pieces together to really show you guys what it looks like. I might just leave it like this. Like, I'm going to go against everything, you know, statue related, and really just light a fire in people's asses and see what they think. But anyway, I do want to hear from you guys. I do want to see if you like it this way, the other way, or even the other way. It's 3 ways we could do it. Completely go against the grain, have all Ranger fans hate me. Just do the spear, or do the 2 separate sights. What's the thing that Raphael carries? Sights. No, not scythe. What are the claws, the 3 claw things? If you know what the 3 claw things are, tell me, because I don't remember what they are. But anyway, tell me what you guys like in the comments. I am super curious. I hope you guys enjoyed this. My name is D. Castell. This is DL Collectibles, and we will see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. It's Morphin time!